This was the first colossal head to be discovered, founded in Mexico by José Serrano in 1862. There has been a total of 17 colossal heads found in Mexico, and all are made from basalt rock. There has been a lot of controversy in regards to who the original sculptors are. Many believe they are Olmec Mexican rulers. But I believe they were sculpted by African rulers. Let's start with the history. Many believe that Olmec rulers were from a European civilization, but there has been evidence that the Africans reached South America far before they did. There is evidence from several Olmec sites in Mexico and throughout all of South America where African skeletal remains have been found. To determine the racial heritage of the skulls, scientists used craniometric and cranioscopic methods. Here is a chart showing the percentage of racial heritage found in the site of the Olmec heads using these methods. Do not let the funny names fool you. The top three that you see, Sub-Pacific, Dongolan and Subinwide, are all groups that refer to African people. As these Africans migrated, their facial features changed due to the climate. This is why the colossal heads have a Mexican look, but with large lips, wide noses and prominent cheekbones. Lastly, in 1996 scientists have found that the Mexican people have an African Y chromosome. This would explain the puffy faces of many Mexicans today. Now, let's move on to the physical features of the Olmec colossal heads. The moment the Mexican explorer José Serrano discovered the first colossal head, he knew it depicted the physical features of an African. Look at the wide flat noses, huge lips, and prominent cheekbones of the colossal head, all are features of an African. Some colossal heads even had Ethiopian-style braids, and afro-like hairlines. Lastly, this colossal head even wears disc-type earplugs common in parts of Africa until today, among tribes such as the Dinka and Shilluk. Now let's move on to other related facts that state why these colossal heads can possibly be African. African-related artifacts have been found at the sites of which the Olmec heads were located. The evidence includes red and black Olmec pottery that had African inscriptions. The Olmec also spoke a variety of the Mande languages that closely relate to the African Malinke Bambara group, which is still spoken in West Africa today. Language is the major evidence of the African origin with regards to Olmecs. The writing system used by the Olmec and later adopted by the Maya, was first used by Mande-speaking people in North Africa and is called Libyco-Berber. Do these facts make you wonder at all if African civilizations did in fact sculpt the Olmec colossal heads?
No.
Then explain why damage has been done to the main facial features that make Africans unique. Their nose and lips. Is it a coincidence that the only damage ever found on these heads are only in these areas? I do not think so. It almost seems as if the truth is being hidden and painted over with lies. We have now come to the end of this presentation. Thank you.